everyone should watch this. It was a lot more than I expected.
Oh, well, yeah.
So we finally finished the series 3 Women on Starz. Now let's get into it.
Final reaction.
Let's start with Lena. Lena lost her mind. Lena was a loose cannon. She was, I don't even know if I can say it, but she was tired. Lena let her desires control her every thought to the point where it endangered her kids. And that's where you got to draw the line. She was strong enough to realize, wait a minute, and she did call it off. But
I think Lena didn't have her mind. I feel like she, I don't feel like she lost it. I feel like she found it. I don't think from the beginning, from her as a child and then into her adult life, I don't think that she was ever allowed to have a mind. And so this process, although very frustrating for us to watch, I feel like it helped her
wake up.
her.
I think she found a voice.
Yeah, she found her voice.
Sloan, you take it away.
Sloan to me is who lost her mind.
Sloan husband worshiped the ground she walked on. And it was never enough for her, but she was never enough for her mom. So I don't think anything was ever enough for her. And she just like to ruin everything.
Self-sabotage. Because like you said, her mom made her feel like she wasn't enough. And so she has this seemingly perfect life and it can't be perfect because I'm not enough. Right. And so I feel like that's where that self-sabotage came in.
Yeah.
Maggie
is lost and she had no one protecting her ever. And that is unfortunate and that is sad. Everyone in her life has let her down.
Maggie for me was probably the most disheartening. Not her as a person, just her story and the amount of people who failed her, the amount of people around her that just really didn't care. Then you hear her whole story back and it's just like, if somebody would have said something, it would have stopped. Yeah,
right there.
She would have known, like, I am loved. I just feel like a lot of people failed her at a young age when we as people, let alone as women, it's a crucial time in our lives to understand what the differences of being loved and being lusted.
It's called 3 Women, but I'm going to talk about
Correct,
Gia.
because there's 4 women and Gia is arguably the most important because she brought them all together.
She went through a lot. She won't allow herself to experience love because everything she's been through, which is breaking my heart because Jack deserves none of what she's doing. In her mind, she's helping him because she don't want him to feel like she felt. But you cannot make that decision for him. And I really want to hug Jack.
You know, you're going to hate me for saying this, but I don't agree with anything that Gia has done in terms of making choices for other people. But that is a fight or flight response. Yeah, if I don't give you the opportunity to make your choice, I don't have to be disappointed in the choice that you make, right? And I feel like with that, I resonate with that. And I think a lot of people can resonate with that. I think that a lot of things that are good that are supposed to happen for her and have happened for her, she can't see it because she's so focused on protecting herself.
Yeah.
So what scene stood out to you the most in the entire series?
When Gia met Maggie.
Okay.
And she told her, I believe you. Yeah. He was supposed to protect you and he didn't. And she just validated how she's been feeling. And then she said, can I hug you? Nobody gave her a hug because everybody was like, they were scared to touch her. So the meeting with Gia at her dad's favorite spot, it was like confirmation for her to meet Gia.
I'm a little crazy, y'all. I'm sorry. But the scene, it's kind of like a 2-part. You had to have seen one scene to really like understand the next scene. But when Gia has a miscarriage, and she had just gotten like the courage to tell Jack that she was pregnant, and then she ends up miscarrying that same day. Later on, they're having a conversation, and he's just like, she's here. She's waiting for us.
Yeah, she's not gone.
She's not gone. And I feel like going back to like earlier, it's just like Gia could not see the good that was in her life, but Jack was like this person. You know, they say people are put in your life for a reason. Like Jack is this person that
she
was put in her life.
Jack for sure.
So, what is one word that you would use to describe this series?
Raw. Everything that was put out wasn't censored. It wasn't to babysit anybody. It was just real, raw, uncut. This is what's happening, and this is real life.
Validating, in the sense that I think a lot of us go through things, and some of which you may be willing to speak about, or some people who want to hold it in because they don't know how to speak about it because they don't understand it themselves. The biggest lesson that I learned from this is that all of your feelings are valid, and it's okay to feel how you're feeling, but it's not okay to force yourself to live in anything other than who you are.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So y'all know what time it is. We can rate this show one of two ways. We didn't ask for it, but we needed it. Or
we didn't ask for it.
So
we didn't ask for it,
but we needed it. Thank you so much, Shan. This is a really good recommendation. I think everyone should watch this. It was a lot more than I expected.
Oh, well, yeah. And a season 2 is needed.
That part.
So please make that happen.
ASAP. Quick, fast, in a hurry.
You guys go watch it and let us know.
Let us know.
Stay tuned. We have more to share.
Bye.